Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Temi, and on this channel I share content along the lines of personal development and self-improvement content. Thank you so much for joining me once again on this video, and I really want to say thank you to those who have newly subscribed to the channel. I've seen an influx of people who have joined the family, and also seen all of the love that you guys have been sharing on my video titled The Art of Moving in Silence. I think that video really resonated with a lot of people, and honestly I'm just so grateful. That video has already reached like 1k, and I've seen like the love and all of the subscribers that have come from that video. If you haven't checked that video out, I'm gonna leave like a thumbnail here. Definitely check that video out because it seems like that video is popping right now. Thank you so much, and welcome to my new subscribers. If you are part of the people who watch but you haven't subscribed yet, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and let people know about this content, because at the end of the day we are on a leveling up journey, and I'm so excited that you guys are on this journey with me. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. In this video we are starting a whole new series. We're going to be looking at resetting, recharging, and how to start again when you feel stuck in a rut and just feel like actually you need, a hard reset. And the funny thing is, a lot of us need a hard reset from time to time. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. I have now launched the Reset series, and this is essentially going to be a series looking at different topics that help us to recharge, reset, give us like a hard reset button. Think of like your computer, right, when it's playing up, or when an electronic item that you have, it just doesn't work. Sometimes you need to give it a hard reset. Sometimes we all need a hard reset. Even think about your phone, right? When your phone is like playing up, or when it's just not working the way it needs to work, a hard reset can be really helpful to just restart again. And the funny thing is that from the people that I've been speaking with, from the people that I've coached over since 2020, right? I've realized that we all get to a point in our growth, we all get to a point in our life where we literally need a hard reset. And I find that this is the perfect time to do it. Like, we're coming up to September next month. We are now in August. Woo-hoo. So we're coming up to September next month. September is kind of like, the whole new beginnings. Children are going to school. People are setting out their new objectives for the end of the year. There's just things that are happening. September's kind of seen as like the fresh month, or fresh kind of new start, right? And so I thought, wouldn't it be fantastic to start a reset series at this current time, whereby we can literally finish off the rest of 2023 in a really productive and healthy way. And so that's why I wanted to start the Reset series. And if I think about my own life, because at the end of the day, I always like to talk about myself. I have been on my own personal growth journey, on my own self-development journey, trying to, cultivate my best self as well. And I find that if I think about myself, right, there have been times where, of course, like, life isn't, a perfect straight line. There's times where you're peaking and you're going up in your growth. And then there's times where it kind of like flatlines, and it's like, what do I need to tweak? What do I need to do right now to kind of give myself a reset? And the funny thing about it is that we all get into a cycle, right, where we're really enthusiastic. Typically at the start of the year, we all set New Year's resolutions. We're gonna lose weight, we're going to do X, Y, and Z. And then March comes around and it's like, chai, I said I was going to do this. I said I was going to do this. And how is it that we've come to March? We've come to the first quarter, or April, the first quarter of the year. And it's like it hasn't manifested, or it hasn't actually come to fruition. And I think that we can sometimes basically get into a cycle that isn't serving us. And I'm all for redesigning your life. I'm all for resetting, recharging, giving yourself the time to have a hard reset so that you can come back into your game at a higher level, on a completely different level of energy, and give it your all, right? I'm really excited right now because right now I am starting to coach brand new clients, and honestly, when I think about the clients that I'm working with at the moment, a lot of it has been really great information for myself, right? Because a lot of what I've learned isn't just from my own journey in life, it's also been from working with other people, listening to other people, understanding what exactly are these people going through and how exactly can I listen and put in some sort of strategy that's going to help them yield effective results. And so when I think about a reset, this is essentially what I do, right? Behind the scenes, when I'm working one-to-one with somebody, I'm working to see how can I reset their lives? How can we work together in a collaborative way, right? So it's not as if I'm telling them what to do. How can we work together in a collaborative way for there to be a brand newness in their life, for them to actually experience the things that they want to experience, feel the way that they want to feel, and essentially just increase their quality of life and press that reset button so that they can literally live their best life, right? And I know that we all want to live that way, no matter how old you are, no matter your color, your creed, your background. Essentially, what everybody wants to be, or how everyone wants to live, is in a way that is in alignment with their core values, but also in a way that is increasing their general health and well-being as well. So I am excited about this series because we're going to be looking at a lot of topics that I wouldn't ordinarily have brought to this channel. And it's really going to help you to, if you really want to see your life change in a short space of time. I'm hoping that the videos that I'm going to share in this series is going to help to kickstart your fresh, your fresh vibes, your fresh perspective, and help you to get to where you want to be. In this video, I just wanted to talk about the importance of resetting, right? So to just introduce the series. So if we think about like resetting your life, a lot of us, there's this famous quote that says, if you keep doing the same thing and expecting a new result, that's insanity. Or insanity is basically trying to do the same thing over and over again and expecting the same result. And I find that the people that I've spoken with, the people that I have worked with, right, I find that a lot of their issues stem from the fact that they weren't enjoying their life. They weren't happy with the way that their life was feeling, the way that their life was going. And essentially what they wanted was a complete reset, a complete redesign of their lifestyle and how they were living, so that their quality of life would improve, their health would improve, everything, their relationships, finances, businesses, whatever it is, whatever the thing is. We did a whole complete 360 design of their life. And of course, we did this in incremental stages, right? But I found with the people who I worked with over a period of months, began to experience exponential results. When I say exponential results, people who had really struggled with mental health, with anxiety, with depression, with feeling stuck, or feeling like they're in a rut, right? People who hadn't necessarily been practicing self-care and felt burnt out, right? We all know what that feels like when you just haven't been taking care of yourself. I completely know what that feels like. When, you just haven't been looking after yourself. Life is demanding more of you than you are pouring in. And I've always said this, if I go back to my analogy of the cup, which I love to use, right? Life will always demand more out of your cup. Right? Life will always take from your cup, but it becomes your responsibility to ensure that your cup is perpetually filled so that it never burns out and so that it never runs out. And I find that the people that I was working with over a series of months, they literally were so motivated to change. They wanted to feel a change in their lives, and they were so easy to work with, right? and they got fantastic results. Not because I did anything. Yes, I did coach them. Yes, I did guide them. Yes, I did work with them over a series of months. But more than just that, they were so motivated and willing to actually see tangible momentum and realistic growth and results in their life, that actually they ended up over a series of months crushing it. A lot of them went on to get fantastic jobs. Some of them weren't working. Some of them went on to crush their fitness goals, financial goals, social goals, relationship goals, and of course career goals. And I think that working with people in that way had opened up my eyes to how powerful coaching is, how powerful lifestyle redesign is, and how powerful pressing a hard reset button can be, not just for your lifestyle, but also for your mental health, physical health, relationships, social life, finances, like everything. One of my fantastic mentors, Jim Rohn, he always said this quote, and this is a quote that my dad used to tell me all the time as well growing up. And the quote is that everything affects everything. How you do one thing in your life, right? You might think that is the smallest thing. It's so insignificant. No one's gonna know, right? I pig out every night. No one's gonna know, right? But the funny thing is, if you pig out every night, which sometimes I do, I have to put my hands up, like sometimes I do, eventually it's gonna show, right? And I find that if I think about like the quote, Jim Rohn's famous quote, that how you do anything is how you will do everything. It reminds me of like the whole domino effect, that like if you let go of your health, for example, your fitness, or your how you look after yourself, if you let that go, it will actually impact your finances, it will actually impact your relationship, it will actually impact your social life, it will actually impact so many other areas of your life that you probably hadn't realized. But it's so true that if you want to have an increase of your quality of life, of your well-being, it's gonna literally take you changing, consistently implementing and maintaining a healthy area of every part of your life. And I think this is something that, okay, it sounds like pretty, it sounds lovely, but in actual reality, life is messy, life is difficult, life is hard. And sometimes, but just by virtue of the fact that we're living life, we can let something go, we can let something slide. And I love the fact that a hard reset always pulls us back to just giving us an evaluation of how our life is running and how we're feeling right now in our life, and what is it that we need to change. Sometimes you have to review something to see, is it working? Is it helping? Is it assisting to get me to where I need to go? Because the truth is, in your leveling up journey, you're gonna have so much that you're gonna have to work towards. But it all begins with you. And I used to think, oh my gosh, there's going to be some miracle that's going to happen from outside over there, right? But actually the miracle's going to come from you. The work is going to come from you. The consistency, the dedication, you almost have to be kind of obsessed with your vision and with your goal and with where you want to be, so that your life then begins to, you live out your goal every single day. And that is how you kind of work towards momentum and getting to where you want to be in your life. I find that it's absolutely impossible to expect change without doing something different, to expect change without reviewing how things are going, to expect change without actually wanting to do something different. And I think the more that we implement an idea of, actually, this isn't working, this is how it's always been, but actually I'm open to see how things can be done in a different way. For example, I was somebody who, I don't know, I just always felt that things would just happen naturally. I always had this kind of passive, this kind of passivity, right, about life, thinking that, it's just gonna happen, it's just gonna come, and it's true that, time and seasons happen, but I do want to level it and say that actually a lot of the change that will come in your life, a lot of the things that you're hoping for, a lot of the things that you are wanting to see manifest in your life today, honestly, is gonna come from you making the changes. It's not gonna come from just waiting for it. It's literally gonna come from you taking ownership, taking the reins from your life, and actually doing the work and implementing strategies for effective momentum and effective results. So honestly, I'm in love with this series already. This is what I do as a therapist behind the scenes, as a life coach who's currently taking on new clients. A hard reset, lifestyle redesign, and helping people to reset their lives is essentially what I do, and I'm excited to bring a snippet of what I do to this channel and to this space. And honestly, if this is resonating with you, because right now we're in a time where we're in a big shift, right? The world is going through one of the biggest shifts in probably decades, if not centuries. If you do not shift with the shift, you're going to be left behind. If you don't change with the change, you're going to be confused. And I think that this is an even better time to implement this series on my channel, so that we are shifting with the shift that's happening in the world, that we are shifting with the changes, we are changing and we are growing alongside that. And so it ensures that we will not be left behind, and that we will always evolve, which we're all about, evolving and growing and taking ownership and moving forward. So I'm excited. This is just a video to introduce a brand new series called the Reset series, which is starting on this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I will be coming back weekly with a new upload every single week to be uploading on this channel, and to be looking at the topic of the reset and how to reset your life, how to change things. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling confused, if you're feeling bewildered, if you're feeling just like you're confused with where you're going, I believe that the Reset series is going to help you to press that hard reset button and change the momentum, build momentum, and go in the right direction that you want to see your life going for effective momentum and tangible results. So if you've liked this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, share this channel, and I will see you again on another video right on this channel on the Reset series. Bye.